Okay, so it is the 18th of January right now, meaning it has been 2 full weeks where I have been posting consecutively on my social media channels, including YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and actually Pinterest, which I'm not really focusing as much. But yeah, and in these 2 weeks, I have posted a total of two reels, a couple of stories, which are at least two stories a week, and I have posted um, one YouTube video, which was my very first kind of just raw, straight to the point, straight, just no scripted talking video like this one. And of course, I have been tracking this in my journal. Um, Actually, I haven't been filling it out as consecutively because I realize I haven't been, yeah, I haven't written in this journal for a little longer time because I've been very focused on creating the Notion, right, which is helping me to create that workflow. I do believe that in these 2 weeks, I feel like I haven't found that perfect workflow yet, you know. Um, in the beginning of the month, I batch recorded the three reels I was gonna post, and I've been able to post these. So I've been posted two reels and one YouTube video. So that has been successful. Exactly. I've posted two pictures as well and a couple of stories, as I said. Now, um, how has my Notion been doing? I feel like it's still not perfect yet, and I still have to figure out how I really want to batch record, edit script, all these things because until now I recorded all three reels that I'm going to be doing for this month for January. And then I'm also going to be doing one cinematic video, which I did while I was on a hike, which is actually coming out next week, Friday. I was editing that video today, and I think it's pretty cool. It's my first video where I'm really focusing on that cinematic angle on DaVinci. um, I'm pretty happy with the first results I've been getting right now. I've been trying out different, effects that kind of, have gone, or at least have been popular now, but also just, yeah, just kind of making a video that I look at, I'm like, I think, damn, that's pretty cool. And that's what I'm really focusing on here. Um, exactly. Now, I think I'm gonna be using this book again to kind of rethink how I actually batch. So I think I've already said that already like two times now, but I want to figure out how to batch things better. I've been thinking about maybe getting like an actual calendar that I can hang up on the wall, maybe here. You don't see it, but an actual calendar or like a whiteboard or something which I can visually always see. Okay, what do I have to do? Because now I've been kind of just editing the video throughout the week, and then I managed to finish it on the day. Um, but yeah, I want to kind of specify exactly. Okay, Mondays I always script write, or stuff like that, to just kind of get into the habit of doing it, because I've gotten into the habit of just posting stories when I'm out, especially with my camera, of course, but also just when I'm just doing something that I find cool and I want to post on my story, right? So that's I've been getting more into that, and of course, actually posting until now. I'm glad I've been able to post um, as much as I have set myself as a goal. And currently, stats wise, my Instagram has the videos have gotten around 120 views each, so nothing too crazy. I guess there I haven't fully figured it out, let's say, yet. I mean, figured it out, like they haven't really caught on yet. TikTok, one got I think around 800 views, and the other one got around 1,000 views. So a little better. Of course, it's TikTok, so getting I think around 1,000 views is pretty standard if I'm not mistaken. And then YouTube actually has been, let's say, the most rewarding until now. The very first video I posted um, kind of flopped, and it got 32 views, which I mean is pretty okay. And because the thing is, I post the DaVinci Resolve videos as a kind of like as a landscape video for YouTube and a portrait video for Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts. Now I've decided and realized I'm probably gonna not be posting it as a YouTube short anymore. I mean, it can't hurt, you know. I mean, I already have the video anyway, but the videos have gotten here 4 and 2 views, which is like, yeah. I mean, it's nothing. I mean, in the end of the day, it doesn't matter, you know. I told myself I'm not gonna be doing it for the views, and I'm already getting pretty fixated on it. So that is definitely my bad. It's pretty hard to not focus on the numbers, because of course the numbers can be really motivating, but at the same time very demotivating. Um, but yeah, the actual videos as as a portrait have, I mean, sorry, landscape have been performing better than I expected. I have here the second video that I posted has gotten 153 views until now after um what, 2 days, 2 days of posting. So I posted it on Friday, today is Sunday, so in 2 days it's gotten 153 views, which I think is pretty good. um in comparison to my other videos, I think it's like my second best performing video, so I'm pretty glad about that. um exactly, it's gotten one comment. I mean, in total there's two because I replied to the comment, but one comment is a lot. I mean, a lot of comments, because usually I get zero, so one is already 100% more comments. And yeah, then my kind of just talking to the camera a little, just talking about my journey, um, has performed better than I expected as well. It's gotten 61 views, so nothing breathtaking, nothing too crazy. But I think 61 people watching a video of me just talking for 17 and a half minutes. I don't think anyone watched the full video other than myself. But I think 61 views is 61 views more than I was expecting. So that is pretty cool. I think I've gotten also a kind of like thumbnail style that I'm really liking. It's um I can actually pop one in right here. It's kind of like I'm trying to keep it simple and clean, and maybe making it clickable. Just really white background, and just big in the center what the video is about. And then yeah, just a big text that kind of with an arrow, basic, I would say YouTube thumbnail things. I think this YouTube thumbnail, so I'm liking for now at least, so I'm gonna be continuing on it. Um, but yeah, to keep that consistency, maybe I might switch up the thumbnail a little bit to differentiate my just talking to the camera videos and my tutorial videos, because the thumbnails are very similar in style, but the video type is of course very different. So I might be changing that up. Exactly. But I think the most important thing, I was also talking about this with my girlfriend, is I want to maybe get myself a like actual notebook, or no, not notebook, but like notepad, which is focused and dedicated only for to-dos, right? And I do think that I'm really realizing I think I need to have it always there, always visually, so I can see it, right? So that is why I want to get myself a calendar where I can write in big key moments, like when I post a video, when I batch the video. And then every single day I wake up, I look at the calendar, and I'm like, okay, what do I have to do? And on my to-do list I can write, okay, today I have to write at least boom 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 3 scripts. I have to write one shot list for this cinematic video. Then I have to write the scripts and then create the Notion tasks around it, so that I'm ready and I see it on my Notion as well. Um, but yeah, I think Probably I'm actually gonna set myself a reminder right now to look into that tomorrow. So give me 1 second. Okay, so I set myself the reminder up now, so I will definitely not be forgetting that. Exactly. I, of course, YouTube and all this isn't my only thing. I also have, I'm taking care of those social media brand. So I'm definitely gonna have things to do there. Um, but yeah, I think that is currently the main updates to that. I've really been enjoying and I've really been getting more and more into DaVinci Resolve. I really like the color grading. I've been also exchanging with a friend really how he color grades, kind of, because he's really like he's already pretty deep in that. And I've realized for a fact that all the, let's say, the basics of color grading I have understood and I know now, and I'm really focusing on really getting deeper into that, especially like giving videos a look. I think that is currently like my next thing I want to learn, because I believe I'd say for myself at least that I know how to get a video just looking very clean, right? So just looking like high quality, professional, but I don't know how to really give it that, cinematic kind of colors and look that I'm looking for. So that's definitely the next thing I'm going to be focusing on my color grading journey. Um, and yeah, I was now for my next upcoming video, I'm gonna basically, I'm gonna spoil it, but probably until this video comes out, that video will have been posted. But I'm I was like very focused on these like super quick cuts, like with sound design, and just like you see clips that are like maybe 2 to 5 frames long, so it's super snappy, super quick, like right? And then you add sound design and it just looks really cool. So in that video, I was very focused on that, and yeah, I also I almost finished the actual, let's say, edit of it, and then probably tomorrow in the next couple of days, I'm gonna finish the grade, and then I'm gonna be ready for the Friday. Now, I also on Thursday last week went to Zurich, because for the brand we had to, we're like planning on recording a video, and I also had to get a ton of like B-roll of this the city Zurich, because I come from Switzerland, of course. um, I just have a ton of B-roll from of Zurich right now, so probably my next cinematic video is gonna be like, a Zurich video, I guess, um, which I'm pretty excited for, because also I have really been trying to understand my camera, the Sony ZV-E1, just deeper and better, because all these things with like dual ISO and the ND filter and the frame rate and everything. I've really been getting into them, trying to understand the camera and really like know what I am doing to make sure that my footage comes out really clean. And just quick rapid fire through. I'm recording on 24 FPS. I used to always record in 30 FPS because I was focused on social media, but I think I just switched to 24 FPS because I want that full cinematic shutter angle. And then shutter angle, I don't even know if that's right, but exactly, I'm recording, of course, the double, I think, yeah, the double shutter angle, so 1/50, and I'm using the lower base ISO of 640 on this camera here, um to without actual ND filter right now inside, because I've got controlled lighting, kind of. I mean, I don't have lights, but I just have a very bright room in general. I mean, the nano leaves here, and then I have a light right there, kind of my monitor giving me some side light. Up here I have another light, so in general just have a bright room. So I think the that should be enough. But I would really like to have like an actual light that I can put up. But yeah, I just haven't gotten around to doing that, I guess. Like I have ordered a couple of lights, but I just don't know which one is the one light, I guess. So if you're still watching after 16 minutes, I guess, definitely let me know down in the comments But yeah, I think now that I'm looking at the time, 16 minutes, I think I'm gonna start wrapping it up because I think I've given all the main key things that have happened in these past couple of weeks. I mean, 2 weeks really, actually less, like maybe 1 week. Um, but yeah, I'm really gonna try to start. I think key takeaways to start batching more and kind of trying to figure out a system on how I'm gonna be batching videos and scripts and all that. And yeah, when I do figure it out, I will of course be making another video like this to, yeah, just document my journey. If you enjoyed this video and do want to support me on my journey, make sure to subscribe. And otherwise, my phone just died from battery, so perfect timing. Yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.